Yeah, so for me, looking back onto like how poker was back in the mid 2000s to late 2000s to the way the game is now, man, it's one of those things that if I would have listened to my inner voice or listened to the people that I was surrounding myself with, where they always kept saying, Brad, take some time to enjoy your life, take some money and invest it, maybe do something where you can get a residual outside of poker. But for me, I've been playing poker every day now for, it's about 19 years. I think I've missed probably 70 days total in close to 2 decades. So looking back on it now, I really wish I would have invested my money into something. I really wish I would have recognized the online poker, maybe got into some sort of ownership into online. Maybe not, because it was sort of illegal at that time, so that probably wouldn't have been a good idea. But just who knows what it could have been into. Maybe I should have invested into poker listings or something, but I didn't. And because all I was at that time, and I guess even to this day, is a poker player. I've always just thought I was going to play poker from when I was a kid to my entire life. I'm pretty sure when I die, it's statistically likely that I'll die at the poker table, and I'm sure somebody will just announce seat open for a live one or something. I'm not sure. It really was a time of sort of the wild, wild west, with the online stuff being so crazy and no regulation, to playing in the cash games at the Bellagio of 2,000, 4,000 limit to 300, 600 no limit. Money was flying around. People were reading a book that if they saw Ace King, they had to get it in pre. And we're talking we'd be playing 80 and 100K pots when a guy's getting it in with ace queen suited, ace king, and you're sitting there with aces, or somebody has jacks. It was unbelievable. I remember living at the Bellagio I think I was there for about 18 months. And I remember one time in my life I went outside about 4 times in 4 months. And the money was just flowing. I started off in a regular suite and ended up in a villa. And it was just unbelievable. I think my monthly expenses were about $25K a month. With the rooms and tips for the floor staff and tips for the dealers and of course the $9 every half an hour you had to pay. But it was all relative, because I was going downstairs sort of in my living room at that time, and we were playing 200, 400, and it was nuts. The game was full with a big waiting list, and money was just flowing. There was a day I was up a Ferrari and down a Ferrari, and now I'm sort of up an 87 Honda Civic with a dent in the front or down that. So it's definitely been a real change. Because I wasn't playing live in Vancouver for big stakes, I decided to start playing online really big. And I just went for a massive, massive downswing. I had started playing online. I think we were playing 300, 600 no limit. And I think I blasted through a few million real fast. And to this day, I'm not sure if there was a Trojan in my computer or not, or I just play bad online. We'll have to leave that. Maybe I'll find that out after these earthy years, but it was pretty sick. So I just went on a massive downswing after that and started making a lot of mistakes. And of course, with the ultimate bet scandal and things like that, it was just really tough for me to sort of bounce back. And now I'm in the process of grinding my way back up. I'm in communication with the people that I owe money to, and I let them know when I'm playing events, and that if I have a deep run, I'll be able to square up with them or pay them back some and things like that. And I've made a lot of progression in the last 5 years of taking care of those online transfers. It's just really kind of shitty that I'm still paying back ultimate bet debt to this day. Because the people that had loaned me money on ultimate bet, they didn't have anything to do with the scandal. So, the people that had loaned me money, I can't say to them, hey guys, I got cheated out of this money, why do I have to pay you? When the reality is hey, they loaned me the money and that transaction had nothing to do with them. So, of course, the right thing to do is to honor that debt and make sure I continually pay back. So I've been doing that when I can. So just some of the things that I've learned along the way in life lessons and poker lessons is that I've really learned to appreciate the dollar. I've really had an understanding of how integrity is really all you have. And I've made a couple of errors there, and I'll live forever with regret with that. But they were mistakes, and now I chalk them up as experiences. So when it comes to like appreciating the smaller things in life now, man, it's about your friends. I've really realized who my real close friends are, and if I have $3, $4, $5 million or more one day, I don't need a big circle of friends. I know who my friends are now. That's one lesson that I've learned along the way, who my real friends were and who wasn't. So anyhow, it's family, friends like that, and I'm really lucky. I was adopted at birth, and I met my biological mom. It'll be 5 years this October 2nd, and so I've really come to value the small things in life are really kind of the most important. All that materialistic stuff of like partying at one of the clubs and buying bottle service and all that sort of stuff is highly overrated and very lonely. However, I'm off to get back into the main event, day 1C. So thanks for your time. Have a great day.